color. Background music. Mr. J Guns JPZ. PZ Show Theme Song Challenge 2023051021_32_093820 music. Button. 6 of 8. 8 items. Double tap to activate. Red circle PZ TV. The PZ Show live. Come on in and sit down. It's TalkBack Thursday live. Play video. Previous track. Button. Play video. Button. Previous track. Play video. Button. Button. Brand acid op. Button. 7 of 8. Worth fighting for music. Button.
Hey, 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 Speezy. Thinking of something to say good. No gun control, we living like Westwood. Better watch the babies, they crazy like Edgewood. Popping eat pills, we hitting all laced up. And the bottle was caked up, while the bottles they caked up. With the makeup they caked up and looking like the duck. Also they can say, God damn, so they got a big butt. And that's not the way to get caked up, but a way to get mixed up and mixed with us. And I know it's
6:58 p.m. Windows status bar.
broken spirits is what I am tasked, so I am up. I wake up thinking how the world gon' fuck me today. They say being awake is such a criminal thing. And I just think that there is a minuscule thing. But then I look around and be like, nigga, shit, man. Over 5 of die for gun violence. 5 6 school shooters and they think I'm wild.
6:59 p.m.
I start to crying and laughing. Irony is high.
Be of it as it may be, we out here fighting daily. Racist is what you make, soaking in negativity. Killing for respect when we have none within me. Justice system is filthy, black equals to guilt. As if it ain't bad enough that I'm struggling with the fact that I'm getting old. I'm losing my mind, I'm pressing for time, I pray to the Lord that He keeps us on. In the world of chaos, out of
Button.
control, where did the good times go? Living in hell, what do you
Mr.
12? Suckers say ain't tic-tac-toe. We been robbed by on the enemy.
Brand acid options.
Just to make it home, gotta go woman
Button.
at the house, man. We get along. I like to take
Peace of mind music. 7 o'clock. 7 p.m. Mr. Worth fighting for music. Brand acid. Button. 8. Peace of mind. Add music. Add music. Yes. More. And. No. More. Cam. YouTube notification. Cam. Use microphone. Cam. Yes. Button. Cam. Button. Double tap to activate. More. Total. Post comment. Total. Dialogue. Edit box. Showing English US QWERTY keyboard. Voice input. More features. More features. Clipboard. More features. English US QWERTY keyboard hidden. https://streaming. Showing English US QWERTY keyboard. Space. Space. Floating mode. Modal. Dialogue. Editing. Space. Edit box. Post it.
How did I know it was going to do that to me today?
Delete. Capital L. Lima. Delete. Space deleted. More features. More features. More features. More features. Open. Voice. Clipboard. More features. https:// https. Modal. Dialogue. Editing. Modal. Dialogue. Editing. Space.
Come on. Don't do that.
Modal. Edit. Editing. Close. Chat. StreamYard. WebView. Keyboard hidden.
You tried every time.
Add music. Double tap tap. Word fighting for music. Word fighting for music. Song. Peace of mind music. Button. 8 of 8. 8 items. Window Chrome. Double tap to activate. Upload music. Oh, connect. More options. StreamYard. WebView. Mr. J Guns. Hash. Live. 7. Colon. 4. Home. Button. Connection is secure. New tab. Feature close. More options. StreamYard. Mr. Hashtag TalkBack Thursday. Live. 8. Colon. 0. 5. Home. Button.
Why does it keep doing that?
Word fighting for music. Pin.
She's being weird at me.
Combat overlay. Button. 10 of 12. 12 items. TV2 that overlay. Button. The TV show came from overlay.
What are you doing? It's like I can't find the daggone thing. The one thing I need.
Battery 91%.
And I've been looking for it that I'm trying to get that I can't seem to come across here.
NW. But
Is the daggone columns that should have been at the top of the daggone screen, but apparently I have to scroll this thing manually back to the daggone top.
Info. Overlay. Up.
And I'm talking about it's a long ways up, fam. So y'all gotta bear with
Check.
me.
Toggle theme
But
in
at the same time,
in
like
brand
I
color.
said,
Brand.
we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna get this.
Hashtag off.
Because they're not gonna take us. They're not gonna block us from making this happen. Now today, I'm talking with y'all, man, because we had a whole situation that happened yesterday that
Button.
technically still
Motivate
feeling
off.
them effects from today. Not really
On.
the
Hashtag new wave.
the era of saying that, you know what I mean, I'm having
Banners.
my
Tap.
best days
Mic is muted.
at this point.
Comments 3. Banners.
But you know, I'm
Selected.
pulling. You know what I mean? It ain't no big
Banners.
deal, man. We make things happen.
Comments 3.
We go through these things, man. We have all
Mic is
these
muted.
different things that we have
Select.
to take in. You
Selected.
know what I mean?
Banners. Selected. Banners.
Because we
Brand.
go through different things every day,
StreamYard
you
live
know what I'm saying? So
Off.
at the end of the day,
The PCSHOWHTT.
what we realize
Comment
is,
actions.
you know what I mean,
Button.
as a
Dialogue. Star comment.
as a human being, man, we get tired.
StreamYard.
We're not robots.
WebView.
You know what I'm saying? And in that phase of life, we realize that certain things, man, we burn out. We fucking burn out. You know, um, that's the one thing that comes with
Switch.
being
Battery 72%.
a human being. You know what I mean? Sometimes you burn out, man. And
Back button. Window
at
navigation
this
bar.
point, in
Home
the
button.
way I look at it, you can't fault nobody for having to have or needing
More
to
options
take a
button.
day.
Window Chrome. StreamYard. WebView. RVNSD4
You
triple
know, because sometimes that needs to be.
One.
Sometimes that
One.
happens.
colon 0
Sometimes people,
5 1. Mic is
really
muted.
need to be,
Selected.
put in a better comfort pace or at a different pace, you know what I mean, to work out their situation. Just trying to get this thing together, y'all.
Banners. Brand. Selected. Live. Start.
Yeah, it's acting real strange on me right now.
Comment
y'all,
actions.
So give me a second.
But
I'm just checking.
the
this stuff.
PCSHOWHT. Off.
Yeah,
PCTV.
one
The PC
more.
show. Comment.
That one.
Dial. Star comment. StreamYard.
And
WebView.
what's so strange about my screen right now is that I can't touch anything
Phone
but the top of the
More
screen
options.
or the bottom.
Overview. Button.
And
Window
this was
navigation.
the last time it did this.
Back. Button.
I had to exit and come back. So give me a second.
Main. More. Button.
There
Double
it
tap
is.
to end. More.
That's better.
Button.
There we go. That feels a whole lot better. Now when you can't do certain stuff because it be acting like that, it just makes it throws off the whole flow of the thing. So check this out. All right. Thursday, we usually sit down and we chop it up with y'all about what happens for New Wave Music Wednesday. And give me a minute, bro. But just to say this, I need to get this out. Listen, I'm gonna apologize off the jump because two things happened yesterday that kind of fucked up the whole flow. Okay, first thing first, I had a crazy long day yesterday, and it started at 6 o'clock. Okay, had to get up, get dressed, get my face together. You know what I mean? All that good shit to walk out in public and speak to people. So I had to be I had to be at a certain level of attention. By the time I exuberated even an hour of that work, I was exhausted. And then I had to stand outside in that smog and smell burning flames from Canada on top of the cold ass breeze that was busting my ass from standing outside with no jacket on in the middle of the day, or not even noon. It was like 11:30, freezing my ass off. So by the time I got home and sat down to what I thought was a decent lunch, when you look at the fact that it was a damn hamburger with no dressings, no condiments, no extras, nothing else but the burger, and maybe a swig of some rundown, watered down lemonade, I was tired. Okay, and there's no excuse because not even that was the final moments of my day. Okay, because in the midst of all of this, just before dinner, which is really a really bad time for me to like conk out, but I fucking passed out and didn't have but 3 songs, including the one you sent, Brock. that were submitted. Um, as you know, we don't like to do that, and I did not clearly have enough time myself to supply the five that I usually do at least to circumvent that. You see what I'm saying? But listen, shit happens, man. Like we can't always have a full 6 day week like I usually set up for you guys to have. And I sometimes get burnt out, so I apologize. This week we will not be picking a New Wave Music Wednesday song of the week, but it's okay. You do realize there's always next week, and then we will have by then we may have a full deck to play with. So it just is what it is, man. I really had to kind of like take that time, man. I was kind of feeling exhausted. I was burnt out. There's a lot of things going on, man. I have a lot of stuff that I'm dealing with. So I was walking, had to be at a certain pace, at a certain, certain level of encouragement, maybe inviting, you know what I mean, to an effect. You know what I mean? I had to make it look like they could pull me to the side and say, hey, man, do you like to work? You look like the type of person that likes to work. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. But I'm just saying, man, I had to take my time and I need to start doing that more often, which it's not something that I really want to go back to, but because I love Saturday night ciphers. So like that's really what it is. That's why I do 6 days a week instead of five. Friday night is not really all that serious of a series of things that I want to do. You know what I mean? Because like Fridays, I leave it open to y'all. You know what I mean? Like that's really what I do. That's really why I do Peasy's open mic on Fridays. I leave it open to the viewers and the followers that come into the show and want to be a part of what we do. That's why I do that. And on all occasions, you know what I'm saying. When anybody from the show wants to be a part of what we do, you got no problems there. But I know myself, shit happens, man, because you know what I mean. Like I said, I'm blind. I get tired. I do a lot of shit during the day. I'm not just sitting in this chair all the time like y'all see me on the stream. So I need y'all to get that part in your head, man, because my day is not always spent sitting here all day. You gotta believe that. Um, but yeah, man, let's see what's going on out here in the crowd, man. We got my man Brock coming through here real quick. See what's up. Ooh, wee, excuse me. What's going on, big dog? Man, listen, bro. You don't see what's going. You don't see how the sky look out here, bruh. You gotta look. You gotta be outside, Brody. That the whole sky right now in the northern area of the eastern sea line, eastern coast of this country is fucking orange, nigga. From the forest, they got a whole forest fire up here. It's like over four. It's like they said it was like a 400 fucking fires started in Canada just yesterday. That was yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday. They said it happened yesterday, and they said that the fires are so massive and ridiculously long, man. They literally are. They have us under a fucking a inhalation advisory because of the smoke. Well, I don't know what's going on as far as the results of how everything's feeling out there in Canada, but I do know that people it's got to be bad because people here are starting to feel it. You feel me? It's really fucking with people like in New York's breathing and Detroit and places like all the northern states that are close by, because that shit is drifting down. It's drifting downstream. That shit is just flowing with the breeze, bro. So the smoke ain't doing nothing but traveling with the breeze. It really does. And that's why I was like, when I first heard about it yesterday, I was out. You know what I mean? I was out, and I was on my way back from job fair that I had went to and shit. And I was out there on the way back. I'm in the cab with the driver. The driver's like, "Man, I had to raise the window and all this other stuff because I could barely breathe. It's starting to mess with my breathing." I'm like, "Hell nah. Don't let this happen to me today. I can't die by the driver not having no oxygen to breathe and dying on the spot on me or passing out due to freaking lack of oxygen and driving at the same time. You feel me? That's not a good thing." And right, that's really what I was more concerned with. I tried to get a hold of one of my home. I tried to get a hold of one of my peoples. Shout out to my homegirl Sapphire, Steamy, Toronto's own, the Queen. I need to know what's up with you, Queen. You gotta hit me up because I'm worried about you too. Day two, once I heard about it, it's getting, you know what I mean. It's just covering the freaking. It's covering New York at this point. Like New York City is complaining about the smoke, and I live at least 2.5 hours away from them. You feel me? So that's why I'm like, you know what I mean? You got to think about it, Brody. I live north of New York City, and and New York City is complaining about the smoke. See what I'm saying? So you gotta believe that it's bad up here where I am, and I'm in the capital city of the state. Yeah, see, and not realizing even that they're saying that it's like it's up and down, it's up and down this eastern coastline. So at the end of the day, if you're not seeing it, it's because it didn't reach you guys. But at the same time, people here in New York, New Jersey, I think as far down as New Jersey, said that they are seeing and feeling results from it. Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. I said I'm staying to my shit, trying to stay in the crib. Got a dehumidifier. I'm about to go grab me a purifier. I'm about to jump on me an air purifier, Brody. That's the next step. Huh? Oh man, listen, bro, that's all we can do at this point right now, man. For real, man. That's all we can do. My homeboy had told me the other day when he first found out about it. He said some female firefighters wanted to prove to the rest of they, huh? Right. It's been 2 days, bro, so far. It's been 2 days. And it's only gotten worse at this point because I mean the smoke is getting big, the smoke is getting thicker. It's just it's causing a lot of people to have, you know what I mean, respiratory issues due to the fact that some people are suffering from already underlying health conditions like asthma, bronchitis. That kind of shit fucks with your breathing when you don't have uh you got smog and dust and dirt and, you know what I mean, all that shit floating in the air. Thank you. I appreciate you telling me. Thank you. You know what? That's a good point, and it makes me ask that question too because we do notice that there's always a fucking entourage of people that say, you know, when things go down, what we should do and all this stuff, especially when it comes to our allies in this country, right? We always talk about how we should support our allies and send support to these people. But what about the fact that Canada is our ally? Canada's house is on fire right now. Are we concerned about that? That's right next door. That's our fucking border. That's at the border. Now, what I was saying is basically this. If you can hear me, basically what I'm saying is we talk a lot about as a country, our politicians are always throwing out shit like we want to take care of our allies. We want to, got our allies for the fact that, you know what I mean, we take care of them so they take care of us, right? Okay, my thing is this. It's simple. I'm trying to understand why we haven't sent over some support. Since we doing this support to Ukraine, we got support to Taiwan. You dig me? Believe it or not, because this is the shit that we do as a nation. Considerably, even in our unconscious thoughts, because niggas ain't even thinking about this shit. But at the same time, our politicians that represent us say we should support our allies, right? Well, Canada's on fire. When have you heard? And since you just now not know, you just now finding out. I'm absolutely sure you haven't heard of any relief efforts being sent out there, like Red Cross or uh, even extending a hand by sending a couple of helicopters with hydrogen, you know what I mean, tanks on them. You dig me? But this is where I was at with the whole thing. I'm realizing that we are here and we're looking at a fucking huge situation, right? He probably left because he couldn't get no connection. But what I was saying basically is just like I was saying. You know what I mean? We are in a situation where we have to start acting like we don't, you know what I mean? Like we're not stupid to the shit that these people are doing on our behalves. Okay.
Video progress bar 1 hour, 26 minutes, 11 seconds of view live stream now with live chat.
Mainly because this shit makes us look bad as a population in this world, amongst other people that are watching us and saying, I'm just sure that US ain't really thinking like this as a people. It's clear that the politicians that we have in office that serve us, a grand majority of them that hold the highest parts of the most important vital parts of our life, of our government branch, are destroying us behind and in front of our faces. And it's up to us to put these people in power and take them out. Meaning, we voted them in and we can vote them out. We got to stop letting these people take over. And as my homegirl, my biggest, I'm a cheerleader for this person. I feel like she should be the person that I see on the ballot next year when it comes to the elections. But honestly, truthfully, Nina Turner said it perfectly. We need to stop being complicit in our own demise. These things tend to happen when we pay attention to them and do nothing. And it's up to us to act like this shit's real and start doing something to fix it. Because yes, nigga, this is climate change. Canada reported this, saying that because the weather and the climate is causing the change, such a drastic change where spring is longer and winter is shorter. This is not a fucking normal thing. Everybody keeps trying to say that this is all normal. No, this is not. This is fucking abnormal as hell, and y'all keep thinking that this shit is gonna be the way it is. No, your stupid ass is like frogs in a fucking pot of water. that's slowly starting to boil. You ignorant ass people don't even realize the water is boiling you. And when you got a cooked frog in the fucking in the stew instead of a pot of water with a frog in it, then what? Oh no, it's not a big deal. We're not even concerned about these people. It's that elite, it's that elite squad that they care the most about. That's why you don't even see them. You barely hear them. Then when you do hear them, they're saying something that makes to you absolutely no sense. But to the people that believe and understand what these 1% of the world that control it are saying, they just say, yes, some massa, sir, rolling down the passenger. That's how it is these days, folks. It's real like that, man. Like for real, for real. And people can give credit where credit is due, but at the end of the day, like looking at all of this shit, like more can be done. Maybe we should have elected Bernie Sanders when he had a chance and he was running for president in 2015, 2016. I mean, maybe we should have elected him to be our head leader to run this country instead of giving it over to Hillary as a stand on. Because real talk, man, they put their money behind Hillary because of her name, who she represented to the people, to the Democratic Party, a former president's wife. That's really what it is. A former president's wife who was also a senator, now former senator. But I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? We really need to start looking at that and pay attention to the fact that, folks, we are in a situation where these people in the in the country that we live in do not, the people that leading this country, the people that are controlling the way that we do what we do are shitting on us. Okay? I'm saying this because I'm telling you the truth. These people don't give a fuck about us, y'all. And the more we keep ignoring that and ignoring what they're doing, instead of learning the way of the policies that or the politics that they are trying to spew at us and how to navigate around it so that we eliminate these obstacles from these people that they are opposing and start dealing with the real issues that are taking control of this country right now, we are going to get screwed royally. And everybody in this country is going to suffer for it, except for the fucking rich people that are fucking above it all. I'm telling you, this is the issue that we all face right now. And I don't know about y'all. I ain't trying to go out like that, Brody. I'm not trying to go out like that, homie. I know for a fact that if we stand for anything, it's for putting the things of our past behind us and showing that by giving the opportunities that people deserve, right? If you work hard, if you go out here and you get yourself educated and do all these things, you should be rewarded for that by getting these things like a good job, affordable housing, a livable wage, a fucking controlled environment that takes care of you because you worked hard for it. You work hard for it. But instead, we're out here killing ourselves, and that to these people is never enough. What are you talking about? We have countries that are living sustainably with their whole goddamn main staff working 3 to 4 day shifts, 3 to 4 day work weeks, and then you're talking about we have to work 7 days a week, 6 days, 6 to 8 to 12 hours a day. Are you kidding me? This is a killer to any human body. This is a major killer to every human body. And then you got the audacity to tell these people that work the hardest jobs like railroads and all of these different things that they are not allowed to take time off because they're sick and not worry about completely losing their entire livelihoods because the cost of their illness takes them to pluck out, but they can't get coverage for it. This is retarded. This is absolutely fucking retarded. And I'm sorry to say it in that manner because it does feel offensive. But at the end of the day, should be offensive to anybody who thinks about it in a relative sense of logic. If you work out here in this world, no matter what you do, when you get sick, you don't expect people to throw your ass to the fucking wolves of the streets because you are sick. That is happening in this country right now. That is happening in America. I have a witness to this. That's all I'm saying. That's how I know this is factual. But it's crazy to me that this is even something that is allotted to this country when we are supposed to be the richest country in the world. One of the richest countries in the world. Of all the developed nations in this world that we live in, we're the one that actually looks the best, the brightest, because we have over 700 fucking millionaires. That's the only thing we're number one in, homie. Think about that. To say that we're the number one in millionaires, and that's the only thing we're number one in the world, that's bad. Or even top five. That's the sad part about it. It's not even in the top five, homie. It's just it's crazy to me, y'all. It's crazy to me. But like I said, bro, we've been having a lot of stuff going on, and as you can see, bro, I'm exhausted even now, bro. I feel like fucking passing the fuck out, bro. I like really do. Just passing the fuck out to sleep. I don't know what to do other than go through the rest of this day, get it over with, and just tell y'all, man, I fucked up. I dropped the ball. I was sleepy. I was tired. Fucking Wednesday rolled around. I had got all that shit I had to do out the way, bro. But I was just exhausted by the time 7 o'clock rolled around. So I was dead, man. I was dead to the world. I was dead to the world. So I do apologize about New Wave Music Wednesday yesterday. This was one of few times that we do miss New Wave Music Wednesday. I don't think I've missed New Wave Music Wednesday in a long time since then. It's probably been like at least a fucking good 6 to 8 months. I try my damnedest not to miss New Wave Music Wednesdays because I love playing you guys' music. I love throwing out there the dope newness that you guys hold down on a regular basis. Like some of you guys have some of the dopest music that I've come across in my lifetime. So respectfully, that's why I love playing New Wave Music Wednesday. That's why I love being here with New Wave Music Wednesday every Wednesday night and just jamming out with you guys, man. It's a dope experience, and I hope you guys have experienced it with me. If not, we'll see you guys next week. So we're not gonna play that game where we're gonna keep missing days and shit like that. But I'm just letting you guys know right now. I am tired, and the break for the show is coming up soon. We'll be taking a break starting next month. I'm just trying to decide what day is going to be the final week um, for us to go out. Because I wanted to be a full, like I did last season, we did a full week, before we gave you guys the end of of PZ show for, for the month, for a month break, just because we need that time. I need that time to kind of like, you know what I mean? Shake off the crazy, you know what I mean? Because I have a lot of shit going on throughout the day. And plus, it's perfect timing for me. I can get some stuff done I got to do. And I'm still doing it behind the scenes, but it'll be done by then. It'll be done, and then I have one final thing left to do from there. So as we're making these subtle but steady changes, as you know what I mean, there's gonna be some things happening You're gonna come back to to the new season or the new half of the season in a whole nother environment. It's gonna look different. I don't know what y'all are gonna think about it, but hopefully it's a decent enough setup for you guys to feel like you've transformed to a whole new setting. You know what I mean? So that's coming up. You know what I mean? So like I said, man, we got so much stuff going on. The Peasy Show theme song challenge is out there. We dropped the singles last week. They're out, they're streaming everywhere. They just hit me telling me they're out on Spotify right now. So to check that out. Check it out on YouTube as well under my profile or my channel there, Mr. J Guns Topic or Mr. J Guns Music. Look up either one, you can find it on YouTube. Oh yeah. Excuse me, y'all. I said, I've been like really extremely tired, bro. Like going, going all day long until we get to this day, get till we get to this time, and it be always something that happens in this time around just before the show starts, where it's just a subtle idlency to the time, and it's like such a exhausting period of that time. It's like, oh shit, I don't want to pass out because if I pass out, I know I'm not gonna wake up. With all the alarms, bells, and whistles, ain't shit happening here, buddy. I'll be done. I'm done. My father said that once before when I was younger. He said, "Man, you slept through a hurricane, young man. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. You slept like a baby, and it was a damn hurricane outside." So it was weird. And I mean, literally, when I walked outside my house to see the the results of what happened outside from said hurricane, it was pretty devastating to say the least, and then realize that I slept through all of that. It was literally crazy. Trees were down. There was a whole bunch of shit thrown around in the parking lot. We could barely get out to go to school. It was crazy. But luckily, the apartment complex we were in did not get uprooted by said storm, by said hurricane. It just overcasted and threw a lot of debris. Um, that's the thing though. What about the fact that that debris was a tree too? But the tree just missed our house. It just missed us and like landed in a a field of like it was like a small field of fucking trees that were on the side of the parking lot, on the other side of the parking lot. So it was like literally the tree got flung from a whole nother location to the other side of our parking lot, and that's where it landed in the bush in the large section of wooded area that we had there. So it was crazy. I believe that was Hurricane Andrew too, if I'm not mistaken. This was back in the 90s, um, the early 90s no less. But yeah, like I'm saying, like this the type of that happened, and like to say that, you know what I mean, like this is pretty bad, you know what I mean. But for me personally, you know what I'm saying, like yeah, I just when I go down, I go down. You know what I mean. I usually am pretty good a solid sleeper. Father's my father compares me to a log. So yeah, but hey, some people just heavy sleepers. Can't help that. Can't get around it. But I will say this. Um, like I said, I get tired, bro. I get real tired sometimes. And I have I haven't had a nap at all today either, so I'm burning out. I'm completely burnt out. If I know that because my eyes are starting to get sore from all the lights on and everything right now. Um, on top of the fact that my eyes have been open this whole time since 6 a.m. It's a little earlier than that actually. I kind of I got off the bed around like 5:45 or something like that. It had to be like 5:45, 5 o'clock or some shit like that. Cause I tried to sleep through till I tried to sleep till at least 5, 6 o'clock. But that's what happened. I was up yesterday at 5, 6 o'clock. So I had to get ready, took a shower, I dressed, had some coffee, made sure I was dressed correct and decent, clean, looking like I wanted to go get a job, that good shit, And after I got myself together, got out there, made it, because I got, oh man, this is crazy. I had went to the location that I was given, and what was crazy about that is the first location we went to was the wrong address. And imagine my situation when I'm the person that put in the report to get to said address, but was not informed that there was some misinformation from the address that I was given. Not even misinformation, just a mistaken setup. So it
In.
just happened to
Button.
be one of
More.
those things that
Button.
happened to like be a error on the transmission on the transaction. So I was told that I would be going to um Loudon Road. It's called Loudon Road, right? So I'm saying, okay, I'm going to Loudon Road. All right, no problem. Look up, get them to tell the people that's taking me the address. And unfortunately, I was not informed that it was Old Loudon Road because there is a such thing as Loudon Road and Old Loudon Road, which I'm assuming that's the first road because it's old, right? But just saying, I was sent the wrong information as far as like the exact address name, so that in turn distorted the actual directions to said location. So I ended up at the wrong location, but luckily we found out what it was and was able to convert that to the completion for the right address. And in that setup, we got, I got there and I had about 5 minutes before everything was kicking off. And from what I seen and from what I heard, that thing was kicking off. That thing had already been kicking off. People have sounded like they had been there and probably been there for at least an hour when I got there. And I was there about 5 minutes early from the time that it supposedly started, or I was supposed to be there. When I was supposed to be meeting with my other colleague that was going to be with me. So it was just crazy. I went through a whole phase of that, and then the room was so full of people. I could say I probably bumped into at least 12 people in the first 20 minutes, just trying to get through the crowd. There's a lot of people there, and I probably didn't even go through the whole. I didn't even go through the whole thing. I went through one room, and that one room I had spent an entire hour in that one room. Which is crazy because I don't I the fact that there were more than just one room full of like different job ops. I was like, damn. I seen job ops that motherfucking my dad did. And I hate to say I seen, but I say it because I know what the fuck I heard them say. Okay? But there was things like that. Um I even got a chance to have a sit down conversation again with the hiring manager at Amazon here in the local area, which is weird because he came to a job. He came to do recruitment uh, here at my building for one of the events a few weeks ago. He said he would be here next, I think, sometime 22nd next this month. So that's his next time visiting. I'm hoping to ignore all of that and just deal with the whole situation of other things that I could be possibly trying to get my hands on as far as employment. But oh goodness, y'all, excuse me. Like I said, man, it's just we go through so much. Like right now, I'm just oh my god, my brain is like Negro, chill. You do too much in a day. You do. You just need to sit down. But you know, I can't stop doing what I'm doing because we can't. And if we did, then we wouldn't be able to do shit like what we do. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to bring you songs and dope hits and shit that really
Lock screen.
throw you throw you
Zero.
for a loop.
Emergency call. Button. Zero. 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 Okay.
Like
Fully replace zero. Philip. Maximum length. Tap to activate.
no,
Next. Pause video. Button. Previous track.
that
Button.
wasn't fair.
Shuffle off. 0 minutes 3 seconds. Zero. Next track. Play video. Button. Previous. Shuffle off. Button. 0 minutes 0 seconds of 3 minutes 42. Home.
Yeah, because
Button.
that wasn't what I was trying to do,
Home.
y'all.
Search.
I had something
Double
totally
tap.
different I was
Facebook.
trying to do.
Folder. WhatsApp. Facebook. Folder. WhatsApp. Facebook. Folder. Tap to activate. Tap and hold to long press. Actions available. Play store my files. Tap to act.
There you
My files.
go.
Navigate up. Button. Out of page. Reason challenge.mp. Navigate up. Button. Movies. Go to navigate up. Button. Go to my files home. My files. SD card. 12.460. SD card. Documents. June 7th. New Wave Music.
I'm
with
just gonna
Mr.
show y'all a
Movies.
little
May
something.
27th. My stuff. March 12th. 9.
I'm gonna show y'all a little something of what we doing. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all just gotta understand. Like I'm bringing you.
J. Guns Music. June.
I'm about to
J.
show you
Guns
something.
Music. DFOTG. October. Tap to activate. Tap and hold to long press. Navigate. YouTube notification. Unbox. The PC show theme song VIP. M3. Work fighting for .mp3.
Let me just
New
put you on the.
6702A,
Let me just put
3.15
you on the
megabytes.
game.
Fat tip. The P. Mr. J. Guns. Work fighting for open verse. Feel my pain.mp. The PC show theme song. The PC show theme song. Button. Podiatrist speaks theme song.mp. Iveen featuring Beezy. Love of this music. ShakeJohn.mp. The PC show theme song.mp3. ShakeJohn.mp3. April 23rd, 4:19 p.m.
Listen.
4.62 megabytes.
Y'all about to get
Tap to
y'all
activate.
head
Tap and
blown.
hold to long press.
This the type of shit that we doing. This is the reason why. This is the reason why I go so hard in the work that I do, man. I try to go doing shit and putting shit together. Listen,
Open with. BandLab. Column 1. In. Video to MP3 converter. YouTube music. Column 3. YouTube. Pause video. Button. Tap to activate.
Hey. Peasy. 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 I bite. What goes up must come down. Body with a body, shake her booty all around. Climbing up the pole while her booty go to town. Make me wanna grab it, take the nipple up and sound. No, yeah, little shawty got a wet. The way she move it all around, got the niggas trying to frown. Gotta play it like you wanna check that. I might have to go see with a couple of the C notes, so she gonna really let me get that. Take that ass to the back, pull something like a vacuum. Now I wish you would have did a get that. I'ma get that. Okay, I'm just trying to see what's going down. Put your booty in my face and make it sound off. Okay, little mama, I'ma take that. Make it move like a snake, I'ma strike back. Got people in the crowd going wild, saying that shit.
Coming to the stage, a brick house stallion. Crowd hollering out, man, shake that shit. Hands up, face down, moving her body all around. When she see the money, she gon' take that shit. Hands in his pants, giving lap dance. She gon' take him to the back and gon' break that bitch. Dog out of the line, you gon' have to pay the fine. When we come through, we gon' whoop that trick. Making it rain like a thunderstorm. She gon' keep the pussy warm when she twerk on dick. It ain't no fucking, it's a say so. And when you tell you the price, better pay that shit. Got a room full of married men. Them niggas will do anything just to see that split. Got some weed and some liquor bottles. We here to see the models. We here to shake down, bitch.
What goes up must come down. Hottie with a body, shake the booty all around. What goes up must come down. Hottie with a body, shake the booty all around. What goes up must come down. Hottie with a body, shake the booty all around. What goes up must come down. Hottie with a body, shake the booty all around. What goes
See what I'm
up
saying,
must
bro?
come down. Hottie with a body.
My file.
Y'all don't even
Navigate up.
understand, bro.
Tap to activate. Tap
Y'all
to
don't
long
even
press.
understand what y'all just took and wrapped your head around just now. That was just one. One, I tell you, of the projects that has been underway and just behind the scenes generally in the work that we've been putting out. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers been really putting shit together and just doing it big, man. Like how it's supposed to be, bro. Like
Search button. Tap to shakejohn.mp3. April
when you
23rd.
make
4th. The
music,
PC Show theme song.mp3. Product of my
the
environment.mp3.
goal,
Say what you want featuring. HEMZ.
the ultimate goal is to impact whoever's listening to it. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you get to hear this song, they have to feel that they have to feel the message, the
Shakejohn.mp3.
impact.
The PC Show theme song. Product of my environment.mp3.
Because
Say what you want featuring. HEMZ.
if not,
M3.
it's not.
Different through 2 miles per hour
It's just
featuring.
not
Where you were
authentic.
featuring. Goldie Blocks Prod by Shark City. Peace of Mind Prod by Shark City Production M3.
It's not authentic. It's just, it's just a bunch
Unfinished
of.
Wonders in Progress. Special song. June 6th. Sunset in Dawson. The Project. January 12th, 7 8. Unfinished Wonders in Progress audio. June. Unfinished Wonders. Work fighting for the 29th
It's
of May
just.
2020. Work fighting for .mp3.
It's not.
Descending. Button. Work.
I
Work
guess
fighting
it's
for
not
open
it.
verse. M4A.
You know?
May 20. Dr. Weathers D Hollow Red Circle. The Dojo. Bedroom Vibes 2. Come Party Verse and Hook.mp. Shark City Fire. Open Collab. M3. September 18th, 2022. 3:36
Because
p.m. 3.01
I mean, you think
megabytes.
about it, then I got shit
Come Party
like
Verse and
this
Hook.
too.
Open with. BandLab. Column. Video YouTube Music. Column 3. Tap to select. Tap and hold long press. YouTube Music. Come Party Verse.
It's peas and peas. That's right. Hey, hey. Hey, you wanna party with me? We get down. Every time we step on the beat, we straight clown. Ain't nobody on this level with me. We get down. You can hear us coming with me in your town. Hey, you wanna party with me? We get down. Every time we step on the beat, we straight clown. Ain't nobody on this level with me. We get down.
P.I. What's happening, big dog?
Hey, I'm in the driver's seat now. When you see us do what we doing, we geek out. You can do it to it, just do it and freak out. Move it to the groove and no losing your beat now. Hey, flow like a ruin sheets now. Ain't no
I'ma tell you, man.
Smell like s'mores, roll that through my daily chores. I am structured as an artist, all you haters eat my swords. Hey, I see you feel the beat now. Got you moving to the music, no losing your seat now. Hey, keep up the music, keep doing your thing now. When we come into your city, your pity is going downstairs.
My file.
Just
Work
saying.
fighting for .mp3.
Just
7:02
saying.
p.m.
This
3:21.
is just
Those
a
mics navigate
snippet.
up.
As I said, I'm only giving samplets. I was just giving you a samplet of what we're dealing with. And what's real about this whole situation is, like I was saying to you guys earlier, man, we just been really having a long go at shit. Thank you. And because we were having such a fucking long extended day, man, and then on top of going through all of these different things, you know what I mean, the chain of different events that have been taking place all week long, and for the last few weeks now, this month since it started, it's been mainly just us, you know what I mean, trying to do, the best that I could do to keep, you know what I mean, keep the show going and keep doing things the way it's supposed to be doing. But at the same time, like I said, like anybody else, any human being, we all get burnt out. We all have a time where we got to just kill that noise and kind of like recoup. You know what I'm saying? So No lie, my shit is coming close. But just to let y'all know that, this whole day, this talk back Thursday episode was me telling y'all basically, man, I fucked up this week for New Wave Music Wednesday by missing New Wave Music Wednesday due to me having such a strenuous work, uh, not even a work week, it's just a week of exploring and trying to get new things going for the new venture that we're walking into by next month. So it's with all of that going on. I apologize to my people, to my partners, and all of them that's out there doing their thing with this music, man, and still putting it together, dropping shit every week. Um, I got you, man. Don't worry about it. We give you, you know what I mean. This will be a week of reprieve where everybody can just kick back and enjoy the damn week and try to get influx of all of this shit going on like this and the smoke that's going on in the northern region. So yeah, with all of that shit, man, we just trying to just do what we do best and stay focused on that, man. So appreciate all of y'all for being understanding and just being able to understand we really didn't want to disappoint when we do what we do here on the show. So from my side to your side, the blind MC says, man, I appreciate y'all for being what we here for every day, every Monday through Saturday. And with nothing further to say on that note, let's get into the thing that we do. Hey, yeah, yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ha ha. Now come on.
Yeah. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Grab your camera phones, your device, kick off your shoes and grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the easy show is alright. Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern later. Grab your camera phones, your device, kick off your shoes, grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the easy show is alright. So come chill with us. Take your show, gonna have a good time, baby. Vibe, we got the vibe. Welcome to my room. Yes, I'm blind. Catch me Monday through Saturday live. 7 p.m. East Coast time. Yeah. We on the rise. Kick up my shoes. Enjoy the ride. What we can do is motivate minds. Like Motivation Monday. All about your life. I make you cry. Thinking and crying. Wasting some time. Maybe get to Wednesday where we can rise. A new way. This is what they get to this pride. Yeah. TalkBack Thursday. Boy, we don't talk to me. Yeah, it's open mic. We heat up. Play boy. You can treat that to me. But I like Saturdays to remind me of the most hyping days. You know, I might even do out some days, but you only got 30 minutes on the screen. So once you come join me, you can be a part of me in the PCT. I call my PCT. Weekly on the planet C.
That's right.
Once you come join me, you can be a part of me in the PCT. I call my PCT. Weekly on the planet C. Talking about it, I want them talking about it. Tell them all around it, girl, let them talk about it. Talking about it, I want them talking about it. I'ma tell them all around it, girl, let them talk about it. Talking about it, come on and talk about it. Tell them all around it, girl, let them talk
Come
about
on, let's
it.
go.
Grab your camera phones, your device, pick up your shoes and grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the easy show is alright. Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Grab your camera phone, your device, pick up your shoes, grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the easy show is alright. So come chill with us.
Thank you. Hey y'all, you know what it is, man. Like I said, I really do appreciate y'all for being a part of what we do here. It's the beauty of being on this show, man.
Motivation on a Monday, topics to try on a Tuesday, new wave music on a Wednesday, TalkBack Thursday, Friday, can't wait to the open mic. Got a cypher on Saturday, do it like a holiday. Ain't nobody messing with the pizza show, we come back like a payday every weekly. So grab your
Grab your, yeah. Hey, Taco baby. Jesus show. Ah, silent something give me today.
Y'all tap in.
Hey,
You know what I'm talking about?
appreciate you, man, for being what we is and showing up like you do. It's your boy Peasy, man. We got to go. But I love you and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hey,
Replay video.
damn. Another day down, man. I'm gonna go in this bitch. I'm gonna go sit my ass in this bitch. Get me
More.
something to eat
Button.
and
End.
lay my ass
Button.
down and hopefully be ready for another day of
End
Peasy's
the
open
broadcast.
mic
Dialogue.
where you guys get to show me some talent.
Close
You
modal.
know, my blind ass can't see,
End
but
the
we
broadcast.
always see
Heading 2.
the love and respect from all of you guys that come through here and do what you do best. So appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight, hearing me out and feeling the vibes. And I'll check you guys tomorrow. Peasy's open mic is up next. Much love.
Close modal. End the broadcast. Dialogue. Home. Button. Window navigation bar. End the broadcast. End the broadcast. End broadcast.